Since I spoke with you last, both John Edwards and Rudy Giuliani have dropped out of the presidential race. Two down. Too many to go.
In a town in the woods at the top of a hill, there's a house where no one lives. So you take a big bag of your big city money there and buy it. But at night when the house is dark and you're all alone, there's a noise upstairs. At the top of the stairs there's a door, and you take a deep breath and try it. And the flashlight...
I apologize for the somewhat low level at which my voice must be kept, although because of the style of editing that I do, it's probably going to cause me more trouble than it shall you, but it is because I have upstairs a human sleeping. Now I do not wish to wake her, for if I do she shall come down here gnashing her teeth and slice through my titanium skin with a circular saw and eat up all of my mechanical innards with her fearsome digestive system, and we would not want that to happen now, would we? Today's video is for Zay Frank. A week and a day ago, Zay Frank made a post on his blog, a post titled Little Homunculi, that basically asked this question. When you're performing for an unseen audience, such as I am doing right here, do you imagine the audience in front of you? And if so, what do they look like? Now several people have answered this question, including internet-based folk singer Jonathan Coulton. Jonathan Coulton's response was that he prefers not to think about his audience, because he knows that a lot of his audience is hoping for songs such as Code Monkey and Memo Brains again. And even though he would love to write songs such as that again, it doesn't always happen that way. Now with me, it's slightly different. I, like Jonathan Coulton, do not think about the audience that I am performing for. But this is not because of a preference. This is because, and anybody who actually knows me will verify that this is true, oftentimes I simply talk because I like the sound of my own voice. I have a tendency to get a little bit carried away when telling stories, and used to have quite a bad habit of monopolizing conversations, something that I am relatively sure I've gotten better at over the years. So the way that I do my video blogs is I do just simply sit down in front of a camera and start talking and see where it takes me. Now granted, these later vlogs certainly seemed a little bit more scripted than the previous ones, but that's because I realized just how boring a plain old rambling video is, and that if I don't somewhat think about what I'm going to say next in between takes, all I get is a 10-minute garble of nothing. I'm the kind of guy that during speech class, I didn't like to write down my speeches word for word and then perform them word for word from that. I preferred to write just an outline. Then I would simply go with what the bullet said and talk about what I wanted to talk about in reference to each of those things. Now see, even such a short video as this, as well planned out as I had it, this video, too, has sort of blabbled on and gone awry a bit. This video was supposed to be just a direct response to Zay's question. Turns out, not so much. This is a video talking about how I talk to people and how I make speeches. Peace out. Don't fucking...
It's got a pretty mouth to swallow, you hold.
Oh, and by the way, Laura, I'm wearing your gloves. I don't know if you're watching or not, but I'm wearing your gloves.